Welcome back.
To Islamic preacher and apologist. A very big hello and assalamu alaikum to you all. Now let's get to the video. There are two reasons why people do apologetics. Either it's because you want to defend your religion or you want popularity, money, fame, etc. Yes, it's true that those people who do it for popularity never say or accept that they do it for fame, name or popularity. And by just saying that we are doing this for Allah doesn't necessarily make things out to be this way. However, if a Muslimah does apologetics, she seriously is doing it for the sake of her religion. However, if a hate-preaching woman does apologetics, the reasons could vary between her emotions and her desire for wealth. And I'll tell you why it could vary in this situation. Why it could vary when it's a hate matter of hate, is because hatred is negative and love is positive. Greed is also negative and hatred is also negative, which is why I would say in this situation the reason could vary. I mean, think about Hatun Tash not as an Islamic critic, but as a woman sometimes. And I know this is going to be very difficult because she is very far from being feminine. She is, at the end of the day, risking her life to actually attack Islam. When I was standing beside her and she was the one that was being scolded, I was the one who was getting nervous, although she the one who was being shouted out. And she is highly surrounded at times. She doesn't even fear the pandemic, that what would happen if I get the COVID-19. There is no fear of anything in Hatun Tash. Have you ever heard of the saying, hate something to death or love something to death? This is from which example she lives by. You must have seen me get frustrated at those Muslim YouTubers that get unnecessary popularity for creating memes or mocking at Islamic critics. This may have led you to thinking that she's frustrated because she thinks that she's the one who deserves recognition. Then let me tell you that I am not here for popularity. Those women that seek popularity could do a variety of other things on YouTube. YouTube is an open gateway for women, especially women, not even men, and I repeat, not even men, for doing a variety of brainless things which are more easier than creating memes or mocking at David Wood. There are makeup tutorial channels, there are makeup review channels. Is this lipstick really long lasting? You just try it on, talk about it, discuss it. Does this concealer really cover dark shades? Does this foundation really cover marks?
Hey everybody, it's Bunny, and it's everybody's favorite day of the week. The day of the week when we ask ourselves, does this thing really work? This week we're going to be testing out an item that tons of you guys have been messaging me on various forms of social media to test out, and that is the Flawless, is that just what this is called? Flawless Facial Hair Remover by Finishing Touch.
And do you know how popular she is? And her work is much easier than those that create memes or mock at David Wood. So like I said, there are plenty of things for women to do on YouTube. It requires less effort, less stress, and no knowledge at all. So therefore, I'm not really about recognition. But if I did, and if I was doing this for recognition, I would only do this just so that the information that I'm providing gets known by many people. If I get known, ultimately, my message also gets known. I am in no competition with anyone that I should knock this person down and take his place. I understand, in fact, I understood from the day I stepped in, that this is not a very female-oriented field. So therefore, even stepping onto apologetics, in my opinion, as a woman is a big thing. And the reason behind this is that when you don't see other women around, Muslimas, you ask yourself, is this for me? And then when you think about history, then you realize that it was Aisha that continued the sunnah of our beloved Prophet. It's quite ironic that a woman that lived some 1,500 years ago was responsible for spreading Islam, spreading the word of Allah. Today, in this day and age, you ask yourself, where are such examples? And why isn't such a thing continuing, which was there, present so many hundreds of years ago? Today I find myself to be strangely addicted to creating content. My aim was to look into female-related agendas. And my second aim is to continue the trend which started off from Aisha. Some people do not give importance to the Holy Quran because they say that the Quran is not wanted. But let me tell you that the Quran in the Muslim's life is needed. And likewise is the need of the one who could provide such guidance, regardless of whether such a person is wanted or not. And that is why I am here, still here, and continuing to do so. Thank you for listening. Jazakallah khair. Take care. Allah Hafiz.